What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar BYT, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you all enjoyed that incredible 5-star, amazing, historic Champions League night tonight. First of all, before we get started, I just want to say congratulations to Inter Milan. You guys deserve to reach this final. In both games, you guys did not give up. You guys never gave in. And even when it looked like it was over, even when it looked like you bottled it, you still didn't give up. Because you knew who you were playing today. And you knew that the Barcelona in the Champions League, you can never count yourselves out because they will always let you back in, even when hope seems lost. So congratulations to you, Inter. Congratulations to you. Now let's talk about my pathetic, two-time and disgusting club. You see this club, yeah? Ever since the Champions League started, all I've heard from people, Barcelona, best team in Europe. Barcelona, you guys have the easiest side of the draw. Barcelona, you guys, this is your year to win the Champions League. Barcelona, we should win the treble. It's ironic how in every single competition, whether it was the league, Copa del Rey, Super Cup, I always maintained that we could win it. But when every time people always talk to me about the Champions League, I always told people, if you know the history of Barcelona in this competition, is that Barcelona don't need to play the better team. Because we are our biggest enemies. We just love to shoot ourselves in the foot. Even when the Champions League is at reach, Barcelona one way, one somehow, will somehow find a way to fuck it up. And you know what today? We fucked it up. We were 2-0 down. You bring it back to 2-2. 88th minute, you scored the winner. Everyone in world football was looking at that goal saying that was the winner. Everyone. Even Barca fans said it. But you know who wasn't saying it? I didn't say a word. I celebrated the goal. But not one point when I was on Flawless's feedback did I say that the tie is over. We are in a Champions League final. I never did. Because unless the final whistle is blown, I can never trust this team. And that feeling that I had when we were 3-2 up, it was justified. Because I want you all, for all of you that are watching, to tell me, for some of you who have been watching football for a very long time, how do you have a 3-2 lead in the 93rd minute with 60 seconds to go and a Champions League final right at your doorstep? You decide to go all-out attack. Only Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen, only Barcelona. Look at that equalizer, guys. Where was our whole team? Oh, you know where they were? They were in the Inter defense. That's where they were. Because they were more interested in getting a fourth than defending the goal, the win that they had. And you know what Inter did? When they scored the equalizer, and they went to extra time, they were smart. See, they're not dumbasses like Barcelona. They understood, okay, we're 4-3 up, defend. In that second half of extra time, bro, everybody was in the back. That's Inzaghi ball for you, man. That is Inzaghi ball. And Inzaghi, you completely outplayed Hansi Flick. I'm not even going to get into it. I said it. When I saw the lineup, and I saw Kubashi and Inigo in the defense, my hope was completely gone. And I was right. I was right. What the hell did those two do today? Kubashi gave away a penalty, and it was a fucking pen. It was a pen. I don't care what any of you say. It was a penalty. The only person in that defense today that's going to get any credit is, funny enough, Gerard Martin and Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia was playing out of position. He scored a goal, and he was looking like the best defender on the pitch today. Gerard Martin actually played well today. Crazy, but he did. The midfield, where the fuck was De Jong? Where the fuck was De Jong? Was De Jong even playing? I actually forgot he was on the pitch. Pedri today was literally the only midfielder that was doing anything. He was literally doing De Jong's job and his job. And in the attack, Lamine Yamal, yeah, you were dribbling past players. Yes, you were creating chances. But brother, you had 3 opportunities to score today. 3 golden opportunities, and you squandered all of them. You squandered all of them. It is an absolute joke. And I know for some of you are expecting me to crash out, shout, scream. First of all, I'm in my workplace. I am not going to bring attention to me. But secondly, we got exactly what we deserved. When this tie was made, Barcelona versus Inter, I said, this is the game which is either going to win us the Champions League or crash us out. And I had people telling me that I was glazing Inter. Why are you afraid of Inter? Why are you afraid of Inter, bro? Look at PSG. Look at Arsenal. Are you worried about Inter? See, here's the thing. It's been a great season for me as a Barca fan because it's better than I expected. But if any of you ever question me when it comes to Champions League football, you're all a bunch of frauds. In the Champions League, I've dealt with this for so many years now. I'm numb to it. That's why, even though I was losing it, in the end, I couldn't even get angry anymore. Because when Frattesi scored that 4th, it just reminded me of all of the past few years that I've seen in the Champions League. From seeing us battle a 3-2 lead last season against PSG, to seeing us completely fuck up a 3-goal lead against Liverpool, to fucking up another 3-goal lead against Roma. It's incredible. In the Champions League, guys, and people want me to believe. What did I say in the start of the Champions League round this season? I told you all, the biggest enemy to Barcelona in the Champions League is not our opponent, it's us. And you know what's ironic? Even though I'm giving all this credit to Inter, every one of you that watched that game today, we were 3-2 up in the 92nd minute and we fucked it up. So if any of you need proof that Barcelona are their biggest enemies, look at that equalizer and tell me if your team would have done that in a crunch game in the semifinals after being 2-0 down. But it is what it is. I really don't have much more to say. We got what we deserved. Congratulations to Inter. And as far as Barcelona is concerned, you had a golden opportunity. This was the best run that you had to win the Champions League. You've managed to fraud your way against teams like Dortmund, and you somehow, some way, nearly fucked it and frauded your way into a Champions League final. But hey, I guess our luck just ran out, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Inter. And as far as Barca is concerned, it's down to the weekend because we have a game against Real Madrid. And if we lose, then we are 1 point. They're 1 point behind us with the rest of the games to go. So we're going from dreaming of a quadruple to now potentially only winning 2 trophies at the end of the season. But let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section below. I'm sure a lot of you people who are watching this were probably supporting Inter. I've been waiting for this match reaction. So here you go, guys. Enjoy this match reaction, guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And listen, guys, you guys want to throw me in the comments? By all means, guys. I deserve it. It is what it is. Big up to every single one of you guys. Peace. Take care.